Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a Wednesday live show. We're doing a special broadcast tonight, bringing in a great cold drink. So we're going to go and get started. Please share the page. If you're on Facebook, please share with friends and fam. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel and give me a thumbs up, man, as we keep working this thing. His name is Coldrank, man. He goes by Derek Marshall Coldrank. He hails out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. He's a 70s baby, man. Yeah. We're going to get into a little something tonight, man. First time singer was 13 years old. His favorite song at that time was My by Johnny Gill. Coldrank gave us some awesome hits, man. Mr. VIP, Body Rock. Red Rooster, one of my favorites. Yeah. She thinks about it. Chocolate Drop. Body Rock, the instrumental is online. Check it out. Yeah, man. The middle of the flow. Keeper. Watch my step. No Good Woman. Old School Lover. Threesome. Please check out Threesome. It's a beast. Bad Man, Light on You, What's Your Name? That Drink. Drink has featured with Highway Heavy, CD Wade, Adrian Bagger, Rodney the Boss, Sassy D, King George, and that number one slam he got, man, with yours truly, Big Pokey Bear. We're going to talk a little bit tonight with the great Coldrank. Please share the page, man. Share the content. I'm glad y'all came in. Man, thank y'all a lot. We're trying to get him ready. His name is Coldrank, man. He hails out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Spent a little time in Germany. His folks were military folks. Man, we're going to have a good night tonight, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we're going to bring in the man. Cody Cole is in the building.
What's going on, man? Peace and blessings to you. How you doing?
I'm here, Coley. I'm here, man. It's good to see you on the live, man. It's good to see your Southern Soul podcast. Welcome you in, my brother.
Man, thank you for having me, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. First, I like to start off with my top artist, man. Thank you for coming. Please let the fans know a little bit about yourself.
Man, I'm just an old Southern Soul veteran, man. Started in 2016 as a manager. No, 2014 as a manager, 2018 as an artist. So I've been doing it for a little while, man. I'm out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, holding it down. You know,
That's
still trying to make a name for myself. You know, we got a lot of room to grow in this game.
Yeah, man. Tonight we're interviewing the great Coldrank, man. Coldrank hails out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. If you're on Facebook, please share with a friend. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel, put a thumbs up, and share, man. We trying to roll this thing out. Drink, man. I was going over your catalog today, man. Mr. VIP, Body Rock, Red Rooster, My Best Friend. She Thinks About It, Chocolate Drop, Body Rock, the instrumental. I like that. That's just a smoother take on what you got going on. Keeper. Watch My Step, No Good Woman, Old School Love, Threesome. You know, I like that one too. Bad Man, Lights on Me. So let's walk a little bit because you came on the radar with Big Pokey Bear and Side Piece on my radar. So how did you and Pokey get together? And Side Piece flew us by a storm. So I don't know if Side Piece was your first introduction, but that was the introduction to me. So that's where we're going to start.
Yeah,
so
man.
How did you and Pokey get together?
Man, we got together through a guy named Highway Heavy, Pinky Ring Music out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And Heavy seen that I was a promoter because I was promoting R&B shows. I was messing with the Anthony Hamiltons, the Erykah Badu world. You know, I was doing big things. And he was like, I got an artist, man. I know you can manage him and take him somewhere. And I went and listened to him. I was like, he nice. And I said, look, Bro, give me a year. If I ain't good in a year, fire me. We went 4 years, man. I started making my own music, went my own way. He went his own way.
Yeah,
You
that's
know.
what's up.
So
Yeah. But you and Poke, man, y'all knocked down some doors with that side piece, bro.
man, we knocked down a lot of those, bro. We paved the way for a lot of people too, because a lot of shows we did ourselves. You know, I was the promoter in the game. I'm like, man, we can't be just sitting on the sideline. We got to get out here in the game, go rent some venues, get some DJs. You know what I'm saying? Hit the radio station and go on our own little tour. And that's how people was like, well, Coldrank was on his coattail. You gotta start somewhere, man. I'd rather start with somebody that's bubbling than start some at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? And it helped me get a name. So
Right.
you know, in order to keep the name, you got to keep it going. And I kept on doing it. You know, even though I was getting doubted and saying I can't do this and can't do that, I ain't letting nothing stop me. I
Yeah,
kept on acting. You just called out a list, and I still got more.
that's right, man. So
I
let's
just
go.
bought a beat today, brother. It's called "I'm on My Way," man, and I'm just letting everybody know I'm on my way. You know what I'm saying? You can't hold a good that man down forever.
Yes, sir. No, you
You know,
can't. No, you
uh-uh.
can't.
I done been
Oh,
through it, man. You know, I can take it. I'm patient.
yeah, that's right, man. So 2014, um, you got introduced to this Southern Soul business.
Yeah,
We in 2025, so we've been stumping around about 11 years then.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what's happening, man. So what do a drink when he getting ready to lace these records you lace? What mindset a cold drink will be in for a threesome joint?
Truth be told, I didn't write the song three. Highway Heavy wrote the song three, and Side Piece was originally for me to sing with a rapper dude. But man, my wife at the time she wasn't having that. So what they did is they just left my background vocals on. So if you go listen to Side Piece and you hit a hook, you're gonna hear me in the background. That's me, because that was the original to go to Side Piece.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
So since I didn't get Side Piece, he was like, "Man, do three," and I went on ahead and did three. She let me get away with that one. That one worse than Side Piece. So
Oh yeah,
but
yeah,
I
yeah.
just couldn't put no lot of energy behind me talking about having three women. But even though a lot of dudes want them, but that's a headache, man. I can't afford it, man. That's why I say, man, it costs to be the boss.
Yeah, you got to be the man to do that one, there, boy. You got
Yeah,
to
I
be the
have to be
man.
King Jaffe Jofa, you hear me? And
Yeah.
I ain't close. I ain't got my own money.
Man, let's talk about the years you spent in Germany. What your dad or your mom was in the military?
Man, my daddy was in the Air Force, and I went to Germany in 1991, and
Okay,
I was in eighth grade, seventh grade going to eighth grade. I lived over there, but it was kind of hard coming back to America to adjust to where I'm from. This the jungle in Baton Rouge, so the little American Air Force base school wasn't like when I came back home in ninth grade to Struma High School.
right,
It was totally different, I was kind of nervous in ninth grade going to class. They had herringbones on. We have all that stuff in Germany, but we were sheltered.
right, exactly.
Yeah, but
So,
we stayed there a year, man, and that's why I discovered my gift to be able to sing. My
yeah,
mama, they had that Johnny Gill, my. And I started singing, and then she probably was like, "That boy can sing. He sound good." So she
right,
recorded it and sent it to my grandmother now. And we used to do 4th of July's where we have little talent shows. So when I got down here, they was waiting on me to sing, and they heard me sing, man, and I've been singing ever since. Since Germany, and I had an offer to go sing with Michael Jordan, not Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson. But I hadn't came back to America. My daddy didn't buy me a plane ticket to come back to sing with him.
man, that's what's up, brother.
Well, but I'm still hearing the music. I be wondering, man, what would have happened if I sung with Michael Jackson? You never know.
Never know, bro. Never
But it
know.
wasn't meant, because if it was meant, I would have done it.
Yeah, you never know, man. I mean,
Yeah, but
hell,
he's an inspiration to me, man. Because at the end of the day, that's who. If I wanted to be like somebody, I want to have showmanship like him, dance and entertain people. I don't just want to just walk back and forth. I want to give you something. And
right.
I wouldn't been. And I feel like these last couple years, I ain't gave my 100. People finna see my 100 now, because I done lost the weight. When you lose weight, you feel great. You heard me? And you
That's
can
true,
move
Mo.
better. You know, I can move better now. I can do a little something. So I'm gonna show him something now.
Yeah, that's true,
You know
Mo.
how James Brown used to get on the stage, ain't nobody want to come behind him. That's how
Yeah,
it's gonna be. I don't want to go behind him, man. Damn. Play some music, DJ. Play about 5 songs.
yeah. So five
Yeah.
sad songs. Yeah,
Yeah, 5 sad songs. He done turned them up. My watch my steps, man. That's gonna be the one I make a lot of TikTok noise on.
right. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
seen you on. I seen you on TikTok doing your. Yeah,
Hey, that's that. You know how
yeah.
they used to take our dances. I kind of took the Ric Flair dance,
Right,
and turned it into a look, gave it a little, little soul to it.
right. Exactly, exactly.
Yeah,
But man,
that's all you gotta have is something to catch you.
yeah, man. We are bad man.
Oh
When you
man.
stuck off in the bad man.
Oh, that's one of the first songs. But man, I wrote Bad Man Hook, and my cousin wrote Bad Man lyrics. My cousin Willie Djlo.
Okay.
Yeah, I just came up with the hook, and he came up with the words. And I got a song called "Marry Me." I came up with the hook, and my cousin Willie, he just a writer, man. He can write so good. He "Marry Me" one of the deepest songs I got, man. I mean, I should be getting booked for weddings off of that thing, but I
Right.
don't push it like I should. But it's powerful.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
about 4 songs that I didn't write out of about 30. I
Okay.
didn't write that "Drink or Make Your Body Move." P2K wrote that one.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm
What about
featured on
heart
a
to
lot of
heart?
songs. Huh?
What about
Oh, I
heart to
wrote,
heart?
I wrote, I wrote the heaven out of Heart to Heart.
Yeah, for
I wrote
sure.
all everything else. That's me.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah. Now I see you
consequence.
got featured with Highway Heaven, CD Wade, Adrian Bagger, which I really like his stage presence. I remember the Sassy D joint. That's when we were running them highways like crazy. The King George joint, and of
That's
course,
messy.
yeah, Messy, right?
I
So,
kind of borrowed the king of Southern Soul. Since that's what they saying Anthony Hamilton is right now. It's all on the internet. His
right,
show, he the king of Southern Soul. So I borrowed a little bit of his swag on that messy, and wrote it kind of like coming where I'm from, but I wrote it about being messy though.
right, exactly,
Yeah,
exactly,
just show versatility, man. You don't want to be out here sounding like other people in the genre you in. I want to be in my own little lane. That's me.
So do
Curve
you
my
do
own
you
niche.
do you feel like? Because I know at one point you felt like I'm gonna say you felt like that you was getting blackballed. I
Oh
never
yeah.
thought it. I never thought it, but you felt it. We done had conversations about it. So do you feel that Southern Soul is in a good mood right now? Because Mitchell Stewart, he dropped some gems a couple of days ago, and we're gonna run through the numbers. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not gonna put the artist names, but if fans of the music, if you want to go back and look, his name is Mitchell Stewart. He
That's my
did,
friend on Facebook. Mitchell
yeah,
Stewart, my friend, they're a promoter, man, out of
okay,
on Facebook.
yeah, he's
I
a
mean,
he's a
everybody, at the end of the day, man, everybody entitled to how they feel in their opinion.
right,
Like with the music game, bro, this how if it don't get balanced, it ain't gonna be no music game. At the end of the day, if I'm paying somebody and I ain't making no bread, I go out of business. If you go to Little Caesars, it's just you and 4 other people every day. They ain't got enough to pay their workers. So guess what happened? It's a going out of business thing going on right now. See, you greed can sink the ships. You know what I'm saying? If I
right,
take all the basket and I don't let you get nothing, guess what? You will never pay for me to come back again.
right,
And
exactly,
so what's going on right now in the Southern Soul world, man? You got to look at it like this, man. We in a chitlin circuit, right?
right,
Our fans are from the bottom, from 7.75 to $40, $50 an hour. You know what I'm saying? Working
right,
hard people. So they really ain't be having that kind of money to be shelling out for us to be so high. Cause
right,
you ain't gonna be getting no $50, $60 a ticket unless you got a stacked card. And that card gonna cost you a couple hundred G's. You know what I'm saying? So I
right,
ain't got no 100 G's to lose. You know what I'm saying? So you got an overpriced these, our
So
consuming base, and
right,
they just say a person make $15 an hour. That's $600 a week. $400 they bring home. 800 every 2 weeks. 1,600 a month, and they want to pay $30 to come see you, bro. They barely making it.
right,
You got to think about the people who putting you on.
right.
You know, at the end of the day, if I tell you, yo, Lo, I want $5,000. So this was something I did years ago, but this one I got blackballed and railroad and talked about throughout underground Facebook. They look at him, he up there talking about if you got 5,000, if you 5,000, you need to draw this many people. Well, if I'm the promoter, I want to make money.
Right,
If I'm gonna go out here and push you, and you barely want to push the flyer that I paid you a deposit of $2,500 to, and you
right,
barely want to even give me a drop. When I ask for it, it take you forever to give me this. And you can't draw me 800 people. We got a problem. And the reason we got a problem is because it's going to cost me for the venue. The venue, when we was up there where you was at, was $100.
yeah, 31.
Oh, well, we finna just do math, right? If
Yeah,
I pay somebody 5,000 and I got to go get a $3,000 venue, we right at $8,000 right now, right?
right.
That's just on venue and the
Artist,
arts. Now I gotta go get a sound man with some quality
entertainment.
sound because the artist gonna want to sound good because that's the
Right,
heartbeat. That's the heartbeat of the show. So now we probably paying the sound man between $1,500 to $3,500 depending on who you get. Right? Just let's
right.
say 3,000. Now we at 6,000. Now we ain't even did no marketing on the radio.
Yeah,
We
true.
ain't even got to that.
We ain't
We at
got to the
six plus
flyers.
five. That's $11,000 before I can see anything back. Now I go put $2,000 into the radio station.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Where we at
right.
now? 13.
Yeah,
That's $13,000 divided by $25. We ain't even did hotels. We ain't did the DJ. We just did sound. We ain't did if you had to fly. Man, the promoter got a lot on his back to just try to make them crumbs back. And if you ain't as hot as you say you is,
he
hell,
gonna
majority
get
of
it.
us don't draw no more than 200, 300 people. And on $30 ticket, that's 9,000. So you tell me, is it worth it? Do you want to lose? You
No.
gotta gamble even you gotta gamble even more to make the money. And we
Yeah,
know, man, I done been to shows, bro, for all these years, man. I ain't seen only ones did good. I see the ones them field events with a lot of people on it. And the blues is all right in field events that you got that's loaded the car that costs an arm and a leg. But if it's on the individual, it's only two or three people that can draw in the game. Uh Probably consistent. That's
right.
it. That's just real talk.
Yeah,
Anybody charging, I think right now, bro, it's highway robbery. I'm just gonna be real. I look at the numbers and I do the math. If it ain't mathing, if you tell me you gonna get you $7,000, $8,000, you need to be drawing me in $25,000. Straight up. You ain't never gonna watch a football game where they pay basketball, they give LeBron 150 million, but the owner he making $1 billion.
yeah.
Nobody don't never talk about the owner.
Don't never
They
talk
talk
about
about what
that.
LeBron make.
Yeah,
The
so
owner
true.
want to make that billion. You know what I'm saying? That's what the promoter is. He like the owner.
Yeah,
He want to make money. He don't want to just promote you and then be stuck like, man, you going home with some bread and I don't get nothing.
yeah.
So
That's true.
that's what's going
Well,
on in the game right now.
yeah.
The
Well,
people
I,
not paying for it. We in a bad recession, and they
yeah,
can't afford these tickets sometimes. And it's
right.
low. Ain't that many people showing up, so you got to cancel it. Who want to lose that money on the back end?
I talked about this. I think
I'm just
last.
saying, I don't care, bro. Man, look, I ain't losing my bread. I
Yeah,
ain't trying to do whatever you want to do. It's gonna take forever, but I ain't finna lose on the back
I
end.
talked about this last week. I was telling the fans. I kind of had a one-on-one with the fans. Cause I was interviewing an artist, but his connection wasn't coming through and he was in the Bahamas. So hopefully we do him again. But I was telling the fans that don't get frustrated about the shows that's getting canceled. We getting a lot of shows canceled right now at the moment, and this the reason why. So I kind of broke it down on what we going through to try to get a good show off the ground, and you getting the artists that's really not working with you. But like I said, Mitchell Stewart dropped some prices on Facebook. So to the ones that want to go look, Stuart Mitchell is a promoter of Southern Soul. He works hard at what he do. I'm not gonna call out artist names, but you can go back, look on his page, and get a rough draft of what we're talking about. So
Right.
the numbers ran off to 7,500, 8,500, 7,500, 10,500, 50,000, 40,000, 16,000, 85, 5,000, 20,000, 13,000, 11,000, 3,000. Just for the bathrooms alone, he doing 700. Advertisement 3,500. $703,000. That's for one show. That's one show.
That's a field show. He didn't even put that. Did he put?
Got to be an outside show.
But did he put the advertisement in there?
Yeah, advertising with 3,000. His advertisement.
What did he say about the sound?
The sound, he didn't put the sound of the DJ up there, so that's why
he missing some more money. He missing a lot. Outside shows cost, and I want to throw some knowledge out there to the promoters who do outside shows. You know how they have rain insurance,
right?
They got another kind of insurance. So whenever it's adverse weather insurance, so
right.
Whenever you do a show as outside, get adverse weather. So if it had a windstorm come,
right,
that's adverse weather. And if it caused anything, you'll get all your money back plus.
Right.
So that's something that they don't tell us.
Right.
That's a gem for the promoters. Look up adverse weather insurance whenever you do it outside to save yourself.
Well, I know in the city I'm from, which is Mobile, Alabama, you know, this was king, man. When y'all first got in the game, everybody would tell you, you got to go through Mobile. If you want to hit this shit right, you got to get the Mobile.
That's right.
We having a lot of cabarets and parties, but we're not having a lot of shows. Everybody kind of bagging off on the shows.
It's the pricing, bro. All them numbers, it don't make sense.
So, yeah, that's what I'm like. That's what I want to talk to you about. Do you feel like the pricing is running Southern Soul right now at a point?
You know, at the end of the day, bro, this is how I look at it, man. If you want to pay somebody what they ask for, that's on you at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, man, he blanked out. We're talking to the great Coldrank, man. Coldrank hails out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Coldrank is a 70s baby. So
I'm back.
You back. We just gonna talk a little bit Coldrank. I hear you over here, bro. I hear you. Yeah, get something straight. Yeah, so Coldrank hails out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, man. We're gonna talk to him a little bit tonight. Y'all know how this internet stuff go, man. It's been a blessing. But we're gonna get into why the shows are being so expensive at the moment. And I personally believe that it started after COVID. After the COVID situation when we couldn't work, all the prices, when we start back working, all the prices to change. And it ain't just Southern Soul.
Man, you want to know when the prices change, bro?
I felt like they changed in COVID.
No, I'm gonna tell you when the prices change. I'm gonna be 100 real, brother. This is when my brother King George came out. He'll tell you. I told him, you're gonna change the game. People gonna feel like they better than you, so that when you go up in your price, they gonna feel like they gotta go up because they've been in it longer than you. You know what I'm saying? And you got all these hits and you getting it. So envy is the reason. And jealousy, I feel like I'm just as good as him, but you ain't drawing what he drawing to be going up like him.
Right.
You know, you want to be where he at, but you not where he at. You done faded. You can't be trying to charge what he charged, because when he goes somewhere, it's proven that somebody coming to see him. Even brother Marcellus, when he do a show, whenever somebody book him, you can book him by himself. He gonna draw a crowd. Real talk.
Right.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's why I say it's only a few that's drawing. Then the rest you got to put them together like a Voltron. I was telling the brother today, I said, in a little while we're gonna have to come together. Or you gonna be just sitting on the sideline and rusting like a bucket.
Yeah, that's my thing, because at these prices, I feel like I do better just getting one of
Doing
the
a
top
party.
acts and getting me a opening act and letting it ride like that. And it worked with TK Soul. It worked. You know, I did an all white affair about 3 weeks ago.
I
It
know. I
worked.
remember when you was telling me about it when we was doing the 803 show.
Right. So I mean, that's what I want to do now. I want to do. I mean, shit, man, these prices just done got outrageous, and I'm by myself. I'm soloing it, so I don't have no
Man, you,
financial
you you
bag.
you still got your brother right here, man.
I
You
know,
know
I
that's what I
know,
do.
but you know how it is, bro. You know how it is. So I
I
just was
know.
like, when he put the prices up, I was like, well, damn, I thought I was the only one feeling this
Nah, it's a lot
pinch.
of people feeling this, man. There's a lot of people feeling some type of way. That's why I got this thing. I was saying 2026, we might have us a Southern Soul going out of business sale if it don't get no balance. If the person who booking you can't make no bread, it ain't gonna be no bread to get made from nobody. There,
Right,
you see what DJ paid me doing out there. He ain't got to book no artist. He still
right,
gets 7,000 people. He's showing you.
right,
It's gonna be
exactly,
it's gonna be a lot of parties with no artists.
right,
Because
yeah.
if they looking at it, I can get the line dancers and all this to come and people coming out. All they want to do is have a good time.
The trail riders, line
Yeah, they
dancers,
coming, man. Look at South Carolina, bro. The unity in South Carolina. We can't come together down here. If the promoter stop booking us, we gonna have to come together. But it'll
right,
be good. You'll get to see how powerful you are with a little unity.
right,
Everybody can't be no chief. You gotta sometimes sit back and just play the role and go on ahead and win the Super Bowl.
right.
Everybody can't be the quarterback. You gotta have somebody to catch the pass, man. And a
Gotta
lot
have
of them don't know the
somebody run.
game, bro.
Right.
So I'm trying to offer my help, man. We done came together and been successful. The whole key is consistency, bro.
Oh
You got to
yeah.
keep it going. You can't stop. If you look at the old school people, they
Well,
used to jump on the bus
you
and
know
go on
what
the tour,
you
huh?
know what me and you did, brother. That's hard to do. You know what I'm
For
saying?
real.
The trust got to be there for
Right,
those
they do,
for that,
bro. But
that,
you
that to go down.
transparency, man.
I mean, I normally what me and you did, bringing that 803 fresh show to Mobile,
Right,
that's rare nowadays, bro. You got to have good people lined up with good people. You know what I'm saying?
right,
God,
man.
but
You can't have nobody in your clique that got any kind of looking at sideways, or I gotta be the opener, man. Look, all that pride got to go out the window, man. Me and Teal
right,
One talked about this the other day, bro. We're gonna have to come together.
right,
I'm telling
right.
you, bro. It's just a matter of time. Watch. And then when you come together, you're gonna see how much you really worth. Hey, look, I'm
But
gonna tell you, all that 20 and 30 and 40, 50. Shoot, you
but
gonna see when you
do
when
you
when
think
five of
they
y'all
gonna be?
together
Do
ain't
you
draw
think they
twenty
gonna
thousand
be?
dollars, huh?
Do you think they're gonna be humble enough to take the pay cut?
You
Because
gonna have to take a pay cut, bro.
listen to me, the thing that built this machine was the backyard, the cabaret halls. You know, now we only seeing the top stars at festivals because they done ran a small promoter pretty much out of business unless he
Yeah,
getting into the line
the
band trail ride circuit. So do you think that the top tier artist that's asking, wait a minute, don't let me say top tier because some of them asking for money. I don't think they deserve at the moment. So do you think the artist gonna come to a point where they saying, hey, we got to stop bucking what Coldrank saying and let's just do it. Cause we done showed that it can be done.
Oh
We
yeah,
showed
man. I've
that.
been I've been showing unity, bro, for so long, bro. It's all about coming together, man. That's just us as a people, period. Unity would be more powerful than a nuclear bomb, but we don't believe in unity, bro. We rather talk down on each other and try to impress the Joneses, backstab, all that extra stuff, man. That got to go, man. We in a time where everybody else looking like they come together. It's about
Yeah,
time we come together, man.
yeah, yeah, for
You
sure.
know, my boy pointed out if you go look at that show that Paid Me did the other day, everybody line danced together in unison. If you go look at that line dance, the whole field was in together, man.
Yeah,
Come on, man. That's
yeah.
raw, man.
They doing amazing things in the
They
Carolina.
doing amazing thing. He's showing you what unity is, bro.
I can't take
And
them
and
from
guess what? I
Carolina.
bet you any kind of money, ain't nobody trying to charge that man all that money like they charging nobody else.
Right.
Why? Because you can help me.
Yeah. Well, it seems to me now, and the bigger your name, the better price you get. If I call the artist and be like, hey man, I got your number from Coldrank, I'm not gonna get the same ticket as a guy get that name bigger than mine, or a girl that name that bigger than mine. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Mm-hmm.
that shit frustrates me. If I'm working down here hard as I'm working, and I call you trying to put you on the show, and you give me this outrageous number, I know you're not making nowhere else. And I'm telling you, look, dude, I'm by myself. This is what I do. All I can guarantee is I'm gonna bust my ass for the show, and I'm gonna give you the best product I can. My sound system is impeccable. I got amazing engineers in the corner. You know, the thing gonna be set, but I need you to help me. And they
Right.
like, look, dog, is this price or we'll holler at you later. So I'm
See,
like, yeah, I mean, I done got that. Really, seriously, I done
hey,
got that.
but the thing is, bro, and another thing, the artists and the promoters gonna work together too. You know, at the end of the day, people gotta go and see what they really they. You might be hot in Mississippi, that don't mean you hot in Texas. You might be hot in Texas, don't mean you hot in Mississippi. You might be hot in Arkansas, but you ain't hot in Louisiana. Everywhere can't be the same because you ain't the same everywhere. You might can draw 200 people over there, but can't draw but 30 people over here. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? They don't know you like that. See, and
right,
we a chitlin circuit genre. We not mainstream, but we acting like we mainstream. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? We not mainstream. The Oscars and Grammys don't know nothing about us. Not
right,
as a genre yet. And then the way we quarrel and fight amongst each other, hell, we might kill the genre just like Neo Soul did. It ain't it,
yeah,
it lasted for a little while, and now
yeah,
you don't hear nobody talking about, man, what about the Neo Soul? That's why Anthony Hamilton talking about he the king of Southern Soul. Ain't
yeah.
no Neo Soul no more. It's dead.
It's dead.
And
Yeah,
and the
they
way
came
the
out
way
with.
we going, we'll kill it too, huh?
I said they came out with Thunder.
They did, bro.
Hamilton, Jill Scott, or yeah, they came out. They
Erica Badu, Music
everybody,
Soul
Soul
Child, they
Child.
came
Yeah,
hard, bro.
yeah, yeah.
Now you don't hardly hear nothing about the Neo Soul.
Right. So I feel like, do you feel like we at a peak and we finna start slide back down, or you feel like we still climbing this Southern Soul Mountain?
Some people climbing. Everybody ain't climbing, bro.
Right,
You got. It's like an equalizer, man. You could be hot this season, go down. Somebody else would be hot. That's how Southern Soul. It's a trending game. Whatever
right.
trending right now, that's what train the people jump on. The fans for everybody. You know
Fans
what I'm
for you.
saying? They for whoever that sound that got the sound. You
Yeah,
today it be 803, tomorrow to be Tony O'Malley, the next day it could be King George, it could be Coldrank, P2K, audio, it could be whoever. It's just the
right,
song, man.
right.
It's the song and it's if the and the DJs, you gotta have a little favor with them too for
Yeah.
them to play it. But if it's a good song, believe me, the DJ's gonna play it.
Well, if he ain't gonna play it, the fans in the room gonna come up and request the song.
Right.
I normally have my best successful shows talking to the fans, like, hey, who y'all want to see? I always start right there. You know,
Man, we're gonna have to give back to the fans, bro. Hey
yeah,
man, these people been
I
pushing.
always I got about 10 fans that I definitely call, and they like, and I being straight up with them when they give me a name. I'm like, I can't afford that, baby. You're gonna have to give me somebody else. I already tried to call that person, I just can't get it, you know. And shit, I mean, shit, Frank Johnson for a good example. I might have called this guy 13 times, bro, and we just can't get the numbers right. So I just stopped calling the girl, and I feel like
Man, bro, why
person,
we don't make a contract to where if you can't draw, you telling me
but
you want this.
that's what I'm saying. They ain't
Hey, it's
gonna,
gonna come to that. Look, man, you telling me you want 10 G's? Okay,
and
then. If you don't draw this many people, we gotta have a
right,
renegotiation.
right. And
I bet
when
you ain't nobody gonna
when
want to
he,
do that.
when he came to Mobile, and I was like, man, I said, dude, they feeling you down here. He was like, for real? I was like, man, they feeling you down here, dog. What are you singing tonight? He told me his list. I said, drop that, sing this, sing that. He said, okay. And the dude literally like to start crying on the stage. I like, cause he didn't know they were feeling them like that. And I like, man, I got to get you back, man. He was like, man, let's make it happen. I asked him for his number. He gave me the number, but he gave me the fucking manager number.
Hmm.
So I'm thinking I got a personal connect. You know how we doing this business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I waited a week or two, called. She answered the phone. You know what I'm saying? I can't knock her for what she's saying, but I like, hey, baby, I'm going to have to work this show like ain't no tomorrow because
Right.
he has no social media presence. He ain't grinding on social media, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, nothing. But the music is hot. Can we work a better deal than that? She was like, that's where it's at. I was like, okay, then I'll holler at you later. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we going through that kind of motion right now, especially when y'all get these managers and they doing the deals and y'all at home sleep or something like that. Cause when this thing get tight, and I done been here long enough to see this thing get tight, that's when you made a personal call. Hey dog, I'm finna connect you in on this conference call. I need you to work your magic of what you do in Mobile. And we followed what I said to the latter. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that was a successful night. But what me and you did, that don't happen everywhere. So
No.
I'm asking, do you think that Southern Soul can unify like an R&B, or not even gonna say R&B, I'm gonna say country. Because right now, country really making the serious bags. Or everybody gonna stay chasing the one or two artists that's getting the bag over here?
I think, me brother, this will truth be told. Some people gonna come together. Matter of fact, they came together. I see Terry Wright, Vic Allen, Yayo, I think Big Mel, Trey Williams, and Lamar's Williams. They didn't came together. They doing a little tour. Man, ain't nothing like coming together, bro. But that's why I say you get to face the truth when you do come together. You get to see how much. So if five of us came together, bro, and together we ain't draw but 300 people, how much are we worth a piece?
Yeah, that's true.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
the at the end of the day, the truth is in the numbers. The numbers don't never lie to you. That's why I say, well, we'll be going out of business when people keep losing. Off of the shows, I done lost enough me. So I know I done lost,
me too.
man, I done lost at least over 50,000 in shows, bro.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't,
Yeah,
been like, man, I don't want to do this again. But I love doing it,
I love
thinking I'm
them.
gonna win, but I don't
I
never
swear.
win. It the only people win is the sound man win, the artist win, and I'm crying like we ain't made no money tonight. You know what I'm saying? So
Security winning, the building
the
winning,
will, yeah, everybody won
the
except
flyer
that man who
man the
put that money
one.
up.
Yeah, the bartender
Even the
the
big
one.
shows don't always win, man. I mean, the
Yeah,
Blues is all right, don't always win. They done had shows in Cleveland with 1,000 people, but look at your overhead, 1,000 people times $40, only 40 G's. You got one artist, 40 G's. Come on, man.
yeah, yeah. You losing.
You going in the hole, man. It's some real gamble, man. The promotion game like going on a casino boat.
Exactly.
You know, you
Exactly.
laying it down. I'm laying it down. I'm laying 15,000 down for this show, and come
Right.
back and only make five. Come on, man.
Right.
Ooh.
It's crazy.
That's
That's why
crazy.
I was
200 people came at $25. What?
yeah, when he put that list out, man, I was floored, but I was like, God, Lee. I thought I was the only one. When you're a small
But you know
entity,
me, I already know all the pricing, bro. I know everybody
yeah,
like they prices, man. If we like overpriced game, people need to come down a little bit. But at the end of the day, your price is your price. You gonna say what you want, but guess what? As a promoter, you can negotiate too. It's just like going to a car lot. You ain't gotta settle for the price on the car.
right,
I'm gonna try to talk you down and give me a good price. I need a will and deal. I need to let you know
right.
so we can work together. I'm willing to work
At,
with you.
at one point, we had that rapper hustle mentality. Oh, you
Right.
ain't got five, you got three. All right,
Let's
leave me the
go.
three. Yeah, I'm gonna come for the three. Gonna send me five to make sure you for real about this thing. You have
Yeah.
25 waiting on me, and if it do what you think it's gonna do, smash the ball on the back end. I done
That's
did
right,
shows.
man.
I done did shows like that, and that's how I came through the ranks. And my biggest show besides King George wasn't my show. I was a part of that one. 803. I was a part of that one. But my personal biggest show was Mr. Campbell, Kenny Cox, Magic One, Mr. Campbell, Kenny Cox, Magic One, and Jeff Floyd. I did Foley
That's
Hardway.
not over. That's you didn't even spend over $10,000 for that.
Yeah, man, that show was so lovely, dog. I
See what I'm
went
saying? And
sweating.
you got you made money on
Yeah,
that.
yeah. And the venue was smaller, bro. It sold out so fast. They were like, move it, move it. I was like, nah, they gonna have nah, we ain't moving shit. Cause I felt like, every time I try to do it majorly, I fail. And I was like, this show is real blues fans in this building. And boy, we had a blast. We had a blast. And that was
Man, I gotta come back out your way, man. I gotta get back to Mobile.
yeah, but see, I mean, DJ Shoemaker, he getting ready to bring the newcomer dude. I hope he do good on that show. The new guy, I can't think his name right now. But
Breeze.
yeah, Breeze. He finna bring Breeze. I'm praying that he do good, but right now I'm just kind of.
But you know what, bro? Breeze smart.
Yeah.
Whoever managing them, they managing them smart. You know,
Right.
when I had Pokey, bro, I ain't just go up on the price, man. I let people eat in the beginning. They
Right.
got to eat for a long time. Till I'm
Right.
like, okay, now it's time for us to eat. Breathe smart with it, man. Fill
Right.
that calendar up and get that for show money while you can, man. I done
Right.
seen people turn down money that wish that they would have got that money they turned down.
Got that bread.
Ain't no way you turn down $7,500, man. Y'all tripping.
Right.
You know how
Yeah.
long it take people to make 7,500 out here for our fans? You just think about it, bro. I just said at $15 an hour, they only bring home $1,600 a month, and you turning down 7,000. That showed me ungratefulness in the eyes of the Lord. How you gonna turn down something and all these people out here, and you only gonna be on stage 20 minutes? You tripping,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. OB said, OB Country. We got a new that OB Country. He getting hot, but he said he feel like they need to find uh great artists to bring great shows. And some of these artists do bring awesome shows, bro. I think tonight we mostly talking about the pricing in our business where it done got to a small promoter like myself have to double down and sometimes you got to lay with fleas, and we don't like laying with fleas because at the end of the night, it ain't a good feeling.
For real, man.
Good feeling, man. You want to go in if you have to go in business with people, you want to go into business with people, some good people. And a lot of people that's making bread in our business is not good people, bro. So that's something y'all don't know, but it is what it is. So some of them come out the gate. Once they hit that radio, it's over with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I feel like I know I had 2 shows. I might have brought the artist maybe 2 weeks too early, or maybe a month too early.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? I done that.
I did that, man. I did that with Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart was 30 G's, man. We did like 3,000 people. Man, do you know the next day Kevin Hart went up to 50,000?
Right. That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
damn. Now, them people worth that bread. They drawing 3,000.
Right. Another promoter in Mobile named Rashiki, he brought Tony Omani first. He called me. He was like, hey man, have you been listening out on this dude named Tony Omani? I said, hell yeah, Tony hot. He said, I'm finna bring him to Mobile. I said, man, that's what's up. I said, bring him down, man. Yeah, he hot. And man, they was in there listening to Tony like they was at the freaking library, bro. So
Dang.
I think a couple of months later, I called Jeter because I wanted Jeter to be my grand marshal at my Mardi Gras ball. So he was like, yeah, let's do it. And I said, okay, cool. So I backed down and called Tony. I was like, hey, man, I got Jeter coming to Mobile. I need you to come down here too because, the song finna blow off the water, bro. Trust me. And he gave me a decent price. Both of them did, really. So they sung Country Girl, dog. They was in there like this.
No, they didn't know it then.
I swear to God, they ain't know it. But
Yeah,
I knew it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And Gina and Tony looking at me like, man, I thought these folks knew the
I
song.
thought you said they were, yeah, they were
Hey, I
messing
was
with
sitting there
it.
looking like a fucking fool. So I got on the mic. I said, ladies and gentlemen, you've just been entertained by the great Jeter Jones and the young gun Tonio Armani. I guarantee you this will be the hottest song in the city in the next following weeks. Man, I go back out. I'm DJing a show. The little chick come up like, oh, you got that cowgirl? I said, which one? You know, we got a lot of cowgirl songs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know his name, Armani, and I said, Tony and Jeter. It's like, yeah. I said, okay, I'll play it. Man, I dropped that song, dog. I just shook my head. I was like, God damn. So that's where I'm at. I got to jump early because if I don't jump early,
You're gonna be priced out.
Oh yeah, I'm priced out, bro. I'm priced out.
Almost damn near like you gotta be a prophet to predict that this song gonna be here or be hot 5 months down the road, and they're gonna be bigger than what they is. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like if we would have had the 803 show after the BET Awards, I think we would have had way more people.
right.
Because you gotta look at it, you got bigger. He got bigger afterwards, like even more bigger.
I still feel that show was amazing with no advertisement, bro.
You ain't lying.
We did social media only. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was like, man, I was shocked, and you know how they was moving in. So I still feel like just how we packaged everything together. That shit, that was an awesome night.
It was.
I know the night we did King George, but I was like, God, me.
I mean, I remember when I first brought him to Mobile.
Yeah.
I'm the first one to bring him in the South.
Right, exactly. So
they didn't even know about him. They knew about him where he was from, but the Southern Soul South, they found out about him on my page.
Right, exactly.
Straight up, man. I remember when I was sending the music out. I knew the dude was gonna be a superstar, man.
Yeah.
Straight up. I knew from the time I heard the songs. I said, and I did my part. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So what do a young, well, I ain't gonna say young, I've been in the business a minute. I say a solo promoter, cause he's stuck in the mud right now, bro. He either got to jump, he got to jump for the song, or he got to get out there and dance with the song. What position he's in at the moment? You know what I'm saying?
If he at the bottom, he need to build relationships up with the artist. You know, you gotta show the artist what you can do. Cause at the end of the day, who don't want somebody to go out here and do the work for them, to go out here and push your flyers, to go out here and put you in all the beauty salons, the barber shops, to get people to talking about you. Then the promoter telling, hey, go check this out, check this barcode out. That person is pushing you, man. You should want to team up with a person that's gonna push you like that and split the bag with them out of anybody. So just say, if I say I'm 10,000, that means I know if I'm charging you 10, I should be able to make 30. That's how I look at the game. So I don't need the promoter. I need me and the promoter to come together and let's split the bag. If we can make 30, I'm gonna get 15 now. You gonna get 15. And we go on about our business, go put another show together. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. If I tell you I'm 30,000, I should be able to at least make 60. And I'm talking about telling you 30, I should go do my own show and go make the whole 60.
Yeah.
That's why I'm gonna let. That's like the NBA players. They waiting on the owners to pay them. When they got the money saved up, they go start their own league. You ain't gotta be waiting on nobody to pay you. You paid now. Go start your own league up. You see what Ice Cube did, and he's successful too.
Yeah, they trying to blackball him, but yeah, he comes.
Yeah, they always try to blackball. They blackball Shador. Man, that boy is a first round talent. I'm going by all his jerseys. That's my nephew. He's adopted as the nephew of the NFL. We done watched him do Kaepernick down bad. So here we go, man. Man, that's why I say we gotta have unity. When we see our people getting handled, man, we supposed to stand up, but we don't.
So do you feel like the small backyard, the cabarets, the small venue shows, you think they over with?
Man, I don't think they over with it. They put the right combinations together. And if
Yeah,
people work with them, I think they can shake back, but it's got to be balanced. If it ain't no balance, the game gonna die.
yeah,
It's gonna die, bro. If it ain't no if I'm only making the bread and you ain't making nothing, how is it gonna continue to flourish? The only people gonna flourish is the big people.
right,
That's it. The little man gonna suffer.
right.
You know.
Exactly.
And I'm
Yeah,
sorry, they're gonna be
that's
out here chasing
that's
hits.
my intake. That's my intake right now, bro. I ain't lying. I appreciate it, man, cause you know, uh, this shit keep you up at night, man. You wanting this, you doing good work. You trying to bring the fans the best shows you can give, and you know you living in a city which I do that, Southern Soul King, bro. So it's like you don't put it all on the marbles, and at the end of the night, everybody smiling, but you.
Yeah, yeah, you looking dumb. Everybody got their hand out like this, and you like,
Yeah, buddy.
man, I know you
Everybody
see,
ready.
but we ain't got but 100 people in here.
Yeah, yeah. I know you
And
see
that
these
math
five
right there
people,
ain't
man.
mathing. 25, that's 2,500 in there. You got your hand out. Look, I
Yeah,
done seen promoters run out on you. If you ain't
well,
here,
hey man, I'd have been on
huh?
shows. They done rushed promoters out in the ambulance. I'd have been
Yeah,
on
had a
show
heart
where
attack.
the promoter's nose and start bleeding. I'd have been on
Look,
show where the promoter's sitting over there smoking a pack of cigarettes, and that's the first act on the stage. I
that
mean,
ain't
I'd have
funny, bro. You
seen it.
don't want to lose your money.
Yeah, I'd
I
have
done
seen
seen
it
a dude
all, boy.
invest.
I'd have seen it.
Dude invest, I think it was between 30 and 50,000 in my
Shit,
old
I
area
cried
in
like a
Lake
baby.
Charles.
Yeah,
Man, they had came to the show. About 200 people, man. That boy was crying. You hear me?
yeah. I cried one time. I cried that one my damn self, man. I got to hold
I'm
on
trying
to
to tell
that.
you, bro. You
And that
lose all
keep
that
that
money,
keep
you in
me,
there
yeah,
crying.
man.
Like,
You lose that
oh,
money, dog. That shit ain't no good feeling, dog. And
it
you
ain't
can
no
put
good
your heart,
feeling, bro, at all.
you can
And
put your
everybody
heart and
talking about you gotta
soul in this
lose
thing,
some.
man. You ripping and running and trying to get the moving flies in your sleep, jumping out your sleep. You like, bro, but I don't know what keep dragging me back, bro. That's why I'm like, what keep dragging me back? Cause
It's a
I
love for it.
love
Just
it.
like I lost all my money. I just love to do it, bro. I don't love to lose though.
Yeah, the losing part is
What I'm doing
losing
now, I'm
part
on a
suck.
100-day journey. I'm gonna take a chance on myself from September
Yeah,
on to the rest of my life, man. Like
right.
hey, get out here, show myself approval, make some fire music, and stay in my own lane and do my own thing. If you want to join me, let's put some duckies together and go hit these cities and hit these little hole in the walls and go have a good time.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
That's it.
Yeah, man. So, do you have a collective group you can get together and kind of do your tour, or what you want to get
Man, it's
done?
not that I don't have it. It's about putting the right people together. At the end of the day, man, if we're gonna come together, all egos gotta be to the side. Man, ain't no big eyes and little U's when you coming together for the same come and go, and that's to make a little money to take care of your family. Go out there and sing for 30 minutes, 25, 40 minutes, and get off and go home, man. We get our bag and go on and do to the next one. And keep on
Yeah,
doing it. Don't start and then stop because you fail. Because you're gonna fail. You're gonna get to see what the promoters see.
yeah,
If you ain't worth what you be asking for. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? And
yeah,
that stop a lot of unity too, when they get to see the damn man, we ain't have but
yeah,
300 something people. I could have
yeah.
got booked and made more than this. See, that's the problem. You're gonna be jacking somebody.
Right,
You
right.
know?
Everybody can't respect those humble numbers, bro.
Yeah, because that's the truth. That's the truth that sets you free, man. All you
That's
gotta
it.
do,
Yeah,
go
yeah.
do it on your own. Go do this is what I tell anybody. You want to charge people, go do 5 shows on your own by yourself. And then you tell me how much you worth.
Yeah,
And record them and show everybody. Show everybody how many people came out.
yeah,
And if only 200 people came out and you charge $30, that's only 6 G's. So how can a
right.
promoter make something if you charging more than that? If you ain't charging two, ain't even if at 2,000, you still gonna lose. You still got the venue and everything to pay for. So you got to
Right.
think about them prices, man. The prices ain't right.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm
Good
out the
afternoon,
promotion
ladies and
game.
gentlemen. We
I done
talking
lost
about
enough, huh?
We're talking to Coldrank tonight, man, on my social media platform at Southern Soul Podcast, powered by Big Truck Entertainment. Coldrank is an amazing artist in the Southern Soul spectrum, man. We're right now, if you're just jumping in, we are talking about pricing in the business that we love. One of our promoters put up his price list on his show. His name is Mitchell Stewart. I'm not calling their names on this show, but you can go back, Google, go to Facebook, find Mitchell Stewart page, and find out what are we talking about. He building a show together. He put out his budget on his show, and his budget reads $7,500, $8,500, $7,500, $10,500, $50,000, $40,000, $16,000, $8,500, $5,000, $20,000, $13,000, $11,000, $3,000, $700 just on his bathrooms, $3,500 on his advertisement, $700 on his lights. He didn't mention the sound. He didn't mention the building. He didn't mention those parts in his ad. And he also mentioned $3,000 for his security. Which that
hold up, and he said $40 a ticket.
Yeah,
and he
$40.
said, if I put these many people on there, do you know how much money he got to make? Basically, bro, if you pay 50,000 and 30,000, that's 80. That means at a $40 ticket, just for them two, you gotta have 2,000 people just for them two.
Just for them
Mitchell,
two.
right, bro? Make it make sense. That's why I say it's the big shows, but you still gotta have damn near 5,000-10,000 people to make some bread.
Right. Well, I can count for the buildings that I normally rent. They only hold 15, and I tell the artists this when I call them. You know, they don't. Some of them care, some of them don't. But my main two buildings, one holds 700. That's when I want to flex the sexy night, and the other building, it holds probably 1,000 to 1,200 people. So I'm like, you got to make these numbers make sense, because I still got to get the building. And down here, now I don't know about up there where you at and all that, but down here we got to get entertainment insurance now. Entertainment insurance kicked in about 3 years ago. So we got to have $1 million in every venue. Every venue. I don't care where you go, you got to get that entertainment insurance. That's off the rip. So the entertainment insurance it used to be in the rental. Once you rent, you was good. You know what I'm saying?
An extra $300, $400.
Exactly. They don't put that in their rental fees no more. Now, if you got some connects and some friends you done been dealing with for some years, they can call and get you a decent, better deal than you would get. But for the most part, you got to get that $1 million surplus over your overhead. So that's why y'all going to shows, and all of a sudden they charging for parking. All of a sudden they charging for extra for pictures. All of a sudden, all the extra fees you seeing going into the show, this why it's going down.
Yeah, cause man, you trying to get it, man. You got to think about it, man. Look at all that money, bro. So even with that brother putting 5 of them, if he just did 5 of them at 25,000,
yeah.
I mean, you still got to pay it. It's gonna be another. You can add another 15,000 on that. Yeah. So that's 40 G's, and at $40, you got to get 1,000 people, and that's just to get your money back. Who want to just get their money back, man?
Right.
And just think about that. You think I want to pay everybody and don't make nothing?
I done had some break-even nights I was satisfied with, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, bro, it's better to break even and lose. Yeah. I tell you that. I hate losing, bro.
Yeah, I done had some nights. Well, shit, I done left from. All I can get is a damn hamburger, bro. And you know, my brother be mad as hell. I'm gonna tell you a story now. My brother used to be like, man, I'm sick of this shit. I like, bro, we ain't take no loss. We ain't take no loss. We ain't make nothing, but we ain't lose nothing. We ain't make nothing. That shit. When we took that real loss, and both of us was over that bitch crying like babies, I looked at him. I said, this a loss, bro. This a loss.
And he didn't want to do that.
Yeah, now you know how a loss really feel. So I need you to soak this up and understand we got to come back stronger and harder. But now you know how loss feel. If I walked away with $5 more than what I put in, I feel like we won, because you can't go into this chasing the bag. You got to go into this of the love for what you're doing and hope the bag reciprocate. So I put all I got into the promotion. I put all I got into the flyers, and a lot of the flyers, man, I still get out and slang them bitches myself. You know what I'm saying? Me, my brother, my son, my kids will come help me, but I'm slanging these myself. So I'm going show to show, or club to club, the donut shop. I'm shaking hands, kissing babies. I still do all that. I still do the street stuff.
That's grassroots.
Yeah, so I feel like at the end of the night that show hit, if I lose or if I win, I want to know I gave it all I had to give. I ain't leave nothing on the table. The people just didn't come. I feel sometimes the people just don't fuck with me like I think they do. You go through that situation. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, do you think you can put a fire enough show together and all these promoters that and say, hey, bro, if you can do this, I can bring this show to your city this day?
I think so, bro. I think I can do it.
Well,
I've been doing it all this time. Look, man, I'm transparent with it, I let you know this how we got to do it. This is what it's going to be. At the end of the day, the tickets, if we doing 500 tickets and you do a ticket count and you got 100 left, that means you sold 400 tickets. It just, let's say $30, that's $12,000 that should be in the bag. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing but simple math, man.
Yeah,
and if everybody can get on that simplicity and get together, we can make some bread.
Right.
Oatmeal is better than no meal. Just to sit at the house every weekend while you got some good songs and you don't want to invest, guess what? Your money gonna just start leaving.
Right.
Or the brothers and sisters need to get together and start doing playlists so they can get that mailbox money.
Right.
I'm gonna have to teach them, bro. Man, I'm a pioneer, man. I gotta put them on game, man.
Right.
If you ain't getting show money, you want to have mailbox money.
Right.
Run them streams up.
Right, exactly. So I feel like Carolina is taking us somewhere where we got to rebrand what we doing, cause everything moving right now. Carolina, to me, I could be wrong, but them boys sticking together, bro.
We just talked about that, bro.
Yeah, them boys, man.
They stick. Hey, bro, salute the Carolinas, man.
Yeah,
you gotta respect it, bro.
One came on, one jumped on, and it's like,
and they look out for each other.
Behind him jumped on. One DJ jumped on, everybody behind him jumped on, and I'm like, man, they showing us the light. They showing us the new wave, how this thing can move. But I don't know if nobody want to pick up the baton and be like, hey, man, we need to start rolling like this. You know what I'm saying?
We not just need, we gotta start rolling like this. We got a lot of area down here, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money for the artists if they but not new. That's what I can say to them. If you say you this and you say you this and I'm this, let's come together and try to make that deal.
Right, exactly.
Not just make that. We want to make triple that.
Right, exactly. Yeah, man. What you in the studio cooking on these days, man? I know
I got a new one called, I'm telling you, my new one about to drop called I'm On My Way. I'm about to do that. I just dropped one about a week and a half ago. It's a dance thing. I wanted people to dance a little bit. And I got another one. I got a couple of excuse me. Man, I'm finna come with that heat, bro.
Right.
I talked to King 803 yesterday. He said we're gonna do something. So he made my No Good Woman. I told him I need some kind of up tempo, something to make him feel good.
Right.
I want some
Ladies and
feel
gentlemen,
good.
if you ain't accustomed to this guy, his name is Coldrank. He owns songs, Mr. VIP, Body Rock, Red Rooster, which I need to talk to him about that for sure before he leaves. My best friend, She think about it. Chocolate drop, middle of the floor, keeper, watch my step, no good woman, old school love, threesome. You know, Coldrank has been grinding like no other, man. I appreciate the time tonight. We talking about the industry that we love, the paper, the buildings, the flyers, the advertisement. Then came to a point now where it's up, and when I say it's up, it's up. So I want to take this time while we wait on Drink to come back in. I want to take this time in the segment to say thank you to the fans. Thank y'all so much. I know y'all love what we do. We love doing it for y'all, but thank y'all so much for this up and down roller coaster that we got going on with the price of these days. You getting some shows $30, $40, $50, and for the most part, y'all still supporting the movement. Y'all supporting the new artists that's coming out.
Thank y'all, man. Thank you to the fans first and foremost.
For a minute, I wouldn't be nothing without the fans, nothing without the line dancers, nothing without these trail riders. We greatly appreciate that, man. We work hard to bring y'all quality sound at these shows. Well, I do, and I try to bring y'all the best artists I can touch with a feasible price that I can work. So to the fans of this music, thank y'all so much. I greatly appreciate it, because without y'all, we won't be here. We won't even be here to complain about these high-ass prices. So, but we do it for the love of y'all, because, hey, man, I mean, Southern Soul is a really, truly like a family affair. Some of these shows we go to, we know some of these people off their first name, bro. They know
Right.
they know what we drink. They know what we eat. They bringing us a plate. They know I ain't seen you since such and such time. So that's a blessing in itself to be able to maneuver. You going to a city you weren't born and raised in, and you got a fan base there that know you that personally. You know what I'm saying? To the trailblazers that's moving the needle in ways we thought it'll never be moved. Thank y'all so much for y'all contribution to this Southern Soul movement that we got going on. But our thing tonight is we feeling like we losing the grassroots part of this thing. And for y'all new fans just coming into Southern Soul, enjoying these massive trail rides and massive concerts, and I get it, they lovely, but Southern Soul started with the backyard barbecues. You know, we used to hire these artists to come to family reunions.
What?
We be back there rocking family reunions or weddings. I ain't did none of them in a couple of years. Just, hey man, we hired you and we got Jeff Floyd coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the era I came from. But I'm gonna take a note that one of the older DJs had told me, and I wonder what you think about this. And he told me to always grow with the artists that I came in the game with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He said you grow old with the artists you came in the game with. Now the ones I came in the game with, I still got good reports with. That's you, Jeter, Arthur Young, everybody, like all us were getting hot around that same time. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Yeah, all this was getting hot and bubbling around that same time.
2021.
So, yeah, do you feel like that's the case? That the promoter need to stick with what he know?
Yeah, man. You gotta, like you just named them. You got Jeter, Arthur. They'll come together and do shows together. Me and Jeter done shows together. I mean, he know what it's like to put something out on your own, man, and invest your own money behind yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta put some money behind you if you believe in yourself.
Right.
What's a couple $100? You want people to spend it on you, so you should be able to spend it on yourself.
Yeah, that's true. That's true for me and you, but I will have to go back and look at the comments, because that's true to me and you, but
I mean, I can't see nothing on my end.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm looking down, looking up, looking down. So I'll go back and kind of freelance through it after we get through. But that's why I said what you're saying. I feel what you're saying, but it's like, people have different opinions on different things. You know what I'm saying? You got to and I feel like another thing, Drink. I don't know what you feel about this, and I feel that they screwing over this VIP experience, bro. I feel like they sticking the name on the ticket, VIP. I go in the room, that shit ain't VIP, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
everybody that they're gonna
My
VIP gonna have to step it up.
My VIP for TK Soul was a hard fucking sale because I asked for $103 for that VIP. But I had a shelf, I had top shelf liquor, I had everything was across the board top, and they was like, man, your VIP too high, and I'm like, damn, you will pay $85 and eat fucking meatballs, you know.
Yeah, hey, bro, let me tell you, man. You gotta
So
remember what you got
I'm
them blue
baffled,
collar. You
bro.
got them blue collar workers over here.
Yeah, but wait a minute now, Drink. Wait a minute now. I have been at VIPs where they done ate chicken salad, pasta salad, dried ass meatballs, and a burnt up ass chicken. And they don't pay 85, 75, $90 for that VIP experience. It ain't there no more now. Now, mine's, it was roped off. I had 2 bartenders. I told them bartenders, I do not want my VIPs to wait. They ask, you move, they sit down. I had a full spread, full chef carving. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I had the whole works. VIP, the artists had their little station over there. I told the artists, look, if anybody in VIP want to come over here and get a picture, y'all please oblige with the picture. They were like, ain't no problem. You know what I'm saying? We good over here. So I spent the money to get the VIP the way I wanted the VIP. I was king on that. I don't give a damn if the show make money or not. I got to show these people how VIP, how this thing started. This just wasn't a word we snatched out the air. VIP used to be VIP. You rolled in like a boss. Some VIP, they parked your car. They put your key. They had somebody outside to put your car in the parking spot. You know, so I'm asking.
That's what we call the VIP experience.
Exactly. So that's what I'm asking you. Do you feel like, in this essence of doing business the way we do it, have they watered the name down? Is the name watered down now?
Well, if you go like when we did Anthony Hamilton, you got a VIP experience, man. So I think it just depends on what level you on with it. Like we doing hole in the wall stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be it. I mean, we got $30 tickets. So for you to try to give them that VIP experience, man, I don't know, bro. You gonna have to give them a bottle of Moscato or something. You heard me?
Yeah.
You can't spoil them and try to give them no Hennessy because that costs more than a ticket. You just gotta,
They was on that
give them something, bro.
They was on that Douce that night.
There's what they do say?
Yeah, that was a little bit higher than Hennessy, baby. I had that Douce in there knocking and popping, baby.
Man, see, and that ain't no cheap stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't cheap, bro. It wasn't cheap, but I got loyal, blessed people that run with me, man. I really be trying, and that's when you call your clients, that's the main thing they be pissed about. Man, I gave him $85. The meatball was cold. This shit wasn't good. They gave us some fucking egg salad and we drinking liquor. So you gotta take all that in when people calling you, and them don't be your shows, but they calling you, so they letting you know when you do your show, they don't want that.
They don't want that experience.
Exactly. They don't want that experience. So to do what we do and get that VIP experience, it wasn't gonna be no $80. I was all in, dog. I was all in. So I had to ride with it, good or bad. I had to ride with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the ones that bought them, they was like, dog, this was a VIP, dog. I ain't seen nothing like this since the 90s. So I felt good. You know what I'm
I know
saying?
you did.
It just didn't reciprocate where I wanted to
What
reciprocate at.
we're gonna do it the next time. What's the next show?
Man, I'm finna do some live dance trail ride show now. I gotta slap it. I can't be taking
Hey,
these.
look, I'm with you on that too.
Yeah,
Whatever you want to do, I told you, just let me
I gotta
know.
bring them. I gotta bring them live dancers out, man. I mean, these
Hey,
prices.
after we get off of this, man, let me know what you want to do. Let's do something.
Yeah, man. We you know the year almost over, so I'm 5 months for
Now, I
my
gotta do a breast
in.
cancer, man. You know, my wife died from breast cancer. I always
Yeah,
do a breast cancer event.
yeah, man. I'm sorry, I
We
forgot
do
about that.
something. We do
Yeah,
something
you
in
kept up
October,
on that.
man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We definitely can do something, bro. You know that I call you, man, and we'll get something together. Man, I
Okay.
appreciate your time on this Hump Day Wednesday, man,
Thank
ladies
you,
and
bro.
gentlemen.
Thank you for having me, man. I'm finna go charge this phone up before it hang up on me.
Yes, sir. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Great Cold Drink. Please share the page. If you're on Facebook, please share with a friend. It was a nice conversation tonight. We weren't trying to put nobody under the bus. We didn't call
Nah,
no
man.
names. The names we called need to be called. Thank you, Frank Johnson. I hope you get this one because that's some bullshit, but it is what it is. Um, we just two guys that love what we do and wanted to know if what we doing is in a good place. And it ain't for us to be in a good place, it's for the fans that made us to make sure it's in a good place. So,
Man.
you know, to the ones that I have called and y'all done shoot me off. Don't forget that pole. You gonna go up that pole, but when you come down the other side, is razor blades like a motherfucker. And I got a big jug of alcohol. I'll be ready.
Pour it on them ones.
I'm gonna be
You gonna
ready
be
to
burning
skeet on
at
that
that one.
ass. I'm gonna be ready to skeet it on that ass, brother. I'm
Get
telling you
it
that.
on,
Yeah, yeah. Don't
Thank you,
don't
bro, for
don't mess
having me,
me over.
man.
Yeah, don't mess me over and think it's gonna be forgot about, bro. That don't happen over here. I'm from a different creed. I'm a 70s baby, bro. We roll a little bit different.
Joe
So
do.
tonight, man, we've been entertained by the great Cold Drink, man. Cold Drink is an amazing artist, bro. We appreciate your time, man. I
Thank
greatly
you, bro.
appreciate it. You did enlighten us on a lot, man. One love. I'll holler at you in a minute, man. Thanks so much, bro.
Peace, brother.
Peace. That was the great Cold Drink, man. I hope y'all learned something about the business we love. I'm gonna reiterate next Sunday. I'm hoping we can finally get the David J. Uh, deal off the ground. David was in the Bahamas at the time. We tried to get it on the ground. We was having a lot of technical problems. So Sunday we will be doing David J. I thank y'all again. Like I said, to the fans of this music that we do, thank y'all so much for the bookings, the calling, the information, the weddings, the parties, the line dance, the trail ride parties, man. We greatly appreciate it. We wouldn't be nothing without y'all. And this conversation tonight was really driven for us to talk and make sure that the fans was in a good place because the tickets are going up and at a rapid rate. And we need y'all to make this thing grow. What's up, ATL? I see you. Thank you so much. Hey, Miss Francis, I appreciate you for coming in. DJ Chill Will, I love you all, man. It's been a blessing to get this Southern Soul podcast off the ground. I'm gonna try to bring in light and stuff here, man. I ain't all with the bull and the messy shit, but I feel like this will need to be talked about. It was definitely enlightened to me. The guy that did post his budget, his name is Mitchell Stewart. Mitchell Stewart is a promoter in the Southern Soul business. Go to his page. He put names out. I didn't feel like I need to call anybody, man, because I deal with a lot of these people, man. So they price is they price. My price is my price. I just wanted to make sure that we don't get too big where we lose the fan base that the drove this thing for all these years. We can't look across the fence at the pie and then forget who helped us bake it. So I appreciate y'all so much. Next week, we're going to be riding with David J. We bringing him back again. I am Mr. Grown and Sexy Djlo. Y'all have been blessed with the great Cold Drink tonight. I'll see y'all Sunday, man. God bless. Good night.